All right, I think we are recording.
Yep.
Okay. So, hello. If you're here, you're going to get to see a Spa 101 little newbie class that Colleen has graciously agreed to do with me. And so really, when you get your spa, it's going to come in the box and it's going to be covered in plastic. And so the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take the plastic off of both sides. The other thing that you're going to want to get for using your spa is the conductive gel and the rejuvenating gel. Or what I am going to use for the demo is the small little treatment facial gels, which this is when I first started out. This is what came with it originally. So I've just kind of always really liked to use these. What about you, Colleen? What do you normally?
Yeah, I like, so the conductive gel is just a gel that conducts the current. And then the rejuvenating gel has treatment actives in it. With these little gels, there is actives even in this first treatment, and in both treatments there is. And so same here, I started with these, I like them. So you can use either one. You also can use the conductive gel for step 1 and 2, but you're not getting any of the age lock treatment with that. So that's why we recommend either the small gels or that you add the rejuvenating gel for step 2 if you're using the conductive gel. That way you do get more benefit of the age lock ingredients, which work on the genetic level to help reverse aging. So besides the microcurrent stimulation, you're going to have those additional benefits.
All right, awesome. Okay, so we're going to jump into it. So you just want to, so this is kind of the what I call the strawberry head, and that's the one that you're going to use. And so you just want to pop it on, and then we're going to start with this one, right? The clear.
Yep. So we'll start either with your conductive gel or your little clear gel as step 1. And then for step 1, you can use number 1 setting is for 2 minutes, and number 4 setting is for 5-minute treatment. So you choose your that, and then you're gonna put the gel, all over. You want to have a lot of gel. So if you're using these, I use the whole tube. You want a lot of gel. You don't want your skin to be, you want a lot of gel. And then also I suggest you get this NAPCA moisture mist, which I like to just spray on anyways, but this works really well to spray on top of the gel. And then if the gel, if your skin is sucking the gel up, you can put more of the spray on to moisturize as you go.
And I put a little bit on my hand, and then use that as the conductive.
Yeah, so you want your panel, you want it to be really moist, the connection where your hand is, and keep your hand on the metal panel when you're doing it.
So I'm just putting all of this on my face.
Yeah, you want to get it all.
Okay, and then I do have my moisture mist too. There is a bottle that you can get. This is the Lumi Spa bottle. I needed a spray.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I picked it up. It's kind of nice because it has like a long lasting mist that goes over. I just really like it. Oh, that really helps.
Yeah.
Okay,
so you don't have your spa on, you're just using that to help spread your gel around right now.
Yep. And I just want to make sure I have plenty on.
Right, so she's getting really moist, plenty of gel, and doing spray. So then you're going to choose your number, and then you're going to set it on your face like you were, like right here horizontally. Usually you get the best beeps like right here.
I'm going to choose setting 1 because we're just going to do a quick 2-minute. And then if you wanted to, you could, setting 1 is 2 minutes, right? And then setting 2 is 2 minutes. And then, okay, so I want to hold it on, and I'm just going to press it once. Let me get it on 1 here. Oh, I heard 3 beeps.
Is it beeping?
It beeped 3 times.
Okay. So here, so once it beeps, then it's adjusted to your skin. you can see like she's not, once you get the current, you're going to glide it on your skin. So just how she is gently gliding, you're not pushing the gel, the current, are doing the treatment. So you're just gliding it on your skin, just like that. So around the eye area, you're not pushing it all, you're just gently gliding it, and you're not picking it up off. So you got to get used to just that gliding motion. And
I'm just
you
trying
can
to get
see
it all
how
over my
she's
face.
working, you know, going in an upward motion there up into your hairline, and circular around the mouth and around the eyes. You can go right under the eye and into the corner, and then when you're coming up, you don't go on your lid, but you can go on the brow bone.
Okay.
And then you can also like lift right at the peak of the brow and hold for an eye lift. So yeah, just holding it there. And if you really want to work some of these areas, you can do the longer treatment. So then you can, you know, like if you want to work more areas, like really work on eye lifting, you can, you know, work and hold there on both eyes more, and come up and, you know, lift here under the eye. And then the jowl area, you're gonna like come in and really lift your cheek up and hold, and you can even hold that for 2 beats there, like she is. You can see how you actually do push up on the cheek a bit with this and just hold it there. And then on the neckline, you know, you're gonna really like work your jaw, like right hand, like coming back up behind the ear and hold it there. And then you can come down the neck and up there, and then really work on both sides, like to come all the way up behind the ear and then back up that way. So just like a facelift where you know, they're pulling up there, this is stimulating the lymphatic flow. So you're getting lymph movement going, which can drain puffiness out of your face. It will even help with inflammation. I've had seen with thermography camera, someone doing the facial spa, and you can see the red, that's inflammation draining out of the face. So it's moving that lymph, helping any inflammation, helping cellular turnover, stimulating collagen and elastin. And so there's a lot of benefits, as well as stimulating the muscles, and then you can work to re-educate the muscles, you know, and lifting. So like that on the neck area, you know, up, and then, you know, upwards into, you know, there. And you can use it on your décolleté area too. So you probably need to set it for a couple more minutes, and you can, you know, work any lines you have there too. You actually, with the body gel, can actually work it on your arms or on your body too. So it's pretty versatile. And yeah, circular around your lips. And then you actually can do lip plumping too. Huh?
It ran out of time, so I'm actually
okay.
started again, because I was messing around, and then I started going over here and then up here, and so. But
so when it's over, it beeps. It goes beep beep beep, and you know the treatment's over. So then you're, you know, when you're doing the 2 different gels, you're going to wipe the gel off of your face. You're going to wipe it off of the machine. And then you're going to go to your next, your treatment gel, whether it's the rejuvenating or the little blue tube. Okay. And then you're going to do the same process, like put it, you know, spread it all over your face, your neck, where you're doing it. And, you know, keep everything really wet again. And you're going to repeat the process with that gel. And if you only have the conductive gel, because when you purchase the facial spa, it just comes with a conductive spa if you haven't purchased any of these other things. So you can use the conductive gel for both steps. It just doesn't have active ingredients, but you'll be getting the lymphatic drainage and the muscle stimulation in that. So, but I would suggest you add, you know, add the either rejuvenating gel or the little gels to what you're doing. And then when you're done with that treatment, you can also use the line corrector, which I love the line corrector. It's a peptide cream, and it really works on lines specifically.
want to sneeze.
Are you done or are you still?
I'm going to rinse my face off really quick because I want to get all of the gel off and then go into the blue.
Okay,
Okay, I'm
perfect.
going to pause for just a sec. All right, so I just washed my face off and I washed off the gel off of here too. And washed it off my face. And so next I will open up this little blue one and essentially do the same thing. What's the other? So if I want to do the longer treatment and I want to do the 5-minute treatment, what number?
Yeah, so basically if you do 1 and 2, it's giving you a 5-minute treatment. The number 1 is 2 minutes and then number 2 is 3 minutes. So you get a 5-minute treatment. If you want to do a 10-minute treatment, you start with setting number 4 and you do that first with your conductive gel or the clear. And then you follow with a setting number 3 for the blue, whichever blue gel you're using. And that will give you a 10-minute treatment. And typically I always do a 10-minute treatment because I figure if I'm going to do it, I want to get the most results as possible. But if you're in a hurry, you could do the shorter.
Okay. Oops. I need to put some of it on my hand, don't I?
Yeah. So
okay.
Yeah, always keep your hand really moist and
okay, so what I'm gonna do,
I have to get that bottle. That looks fun.
I know, I like it. So I'm actually gonna do 3 because that first time we walked through it, it didn't I didn't get to do my whole face because we were the same thing again, right?
Right. So you're gonna set it there, get your beeps.
I want to go to 3 because I'm gonna do 5. Okay. So I got 2 beeps that time. Does that make
okay? So you get your beeps and you can get 1, 2, or 3 beeps. It's basically adjusting to your skin. It's setting the current based on the current reading of your skin. And so that tells you the current is flowing. And then as you're doing it, it will beep every so many seconds. So you'll hear that, going. And then when it's actually done, it'll kind of, go beep, beep, beep. It'll double beep, and that signals the end of the treatment. And then the minutes will be off of the little panel.
Okay.
So
now, remind me again, I want to go up.
Yeah. So for the gel area, you want to come in there and then actually lift up. And so you can see like you're pushing up that chicken that pulls up then and hold it up. Yeah. And then you're coming up and holding back up there and up here too. So like actually even going into your hairline.
Okay.
Do it on with that, and then back around when you're doing your neck, and then on the eye, actually holding on the peak of the bone there. And then for lips, you're going to go around, and then you for lip lines, you can work on that area, and then you can also come back in with the line corrector, and you'll take all your gel off, and you'll be starting to put on whatever your day or night is, and you could start with the line corrector and dot that any areas. You can do it like around the eye or wherever there's lines you want to work on, and then you can use the same head, or you push the button, pop it off, and then you can use like this little more concentrated head that concentrates the energy for working on lines. So you can then just like put the line corrector on, spray the panel, and then you work those little lines wherever you have lines. And that will there's a charge in the line corrector, so that will just really drive it really deeply in and stimulate that collagen that the peptides in the cream do, as well as the microcurrent. So those work really well together. But it's once you get the hang of it, don't you think? It's like at first it might feel a little awkward holding it and moving it, but once you see like Pam's doing, she's like just really good. It's just like easily gliding it around, and
I really just want to make contact with all of my skin, because I'm initially pulling out the dirt out of my skin and then pushing in the good stuff. So just making sure to get it everywhere.
Right.
In the first
and it's stimulating the cells, it's stimulating the ATP energy in the cells, and stimulating cell turnover, which the Lumi Spa does too. So as you get older, your cell turnover slows down to maybe 40 or 50 days instead of 20 or whatever. So getting that turning over faster makes your skin look fresher and younger.
Okay.
Yeah, as well as, stimulating the collagen. So, the more things, like obviously you're taking the collagen, that they work really well together, because that's, boosting your internal production of collagen. And then these things also stimulate collagen every time you use them. And then the other thing that this is really doing is whatever you're going to put on, like your line corrector or your serums, it will actually absorb 80% better, because you really, cleaned out the pores and made your skin really ready to receive all those beneficial ingredients. And the benefits continue for a couple days. So you'll still see the benefits of it. That's why you want to use it 3 times a week anyways. Some people do it every other day, but 3 times a week, especially till you, kind of get your skin where you want it. Then you could do it a couple times for maintenance, but it really makes a big difference.
Wow. Oh, it feels good.
Yeah, it feels really good. Makes me want to go do one now.
Yeah, that's not so, yeah, I think the thing for me is like, if I wasn't talking and trying to remember now, did I do this side already? Did I do that? I did this whole side of my face, I feel like 3 times, and this side kind of got a partial treatment. So I'm gonna have to be a little bit more focused next time. But I think you hit all the spots. So really, coming in from the inside of the nose, getting up underneath the eye, holding here, getting up into the eyebrow, and holding there, not getting down onto this eyelid part.
Right, just on the bone there.
Contact, and then coming back in and going back over, holding again, doing the mouth. So starting on and doing kind of around the mouth, like you said, to get that circular motion, but then getting this spot right here, and then coming out and getting into the hairline and going back, and then getting back up in here, and then getting up underneath here, and then up into the hairline back here, and making sure that you're lifting all of this skin, because that helps. All
that lifting here. And then up here too, you can do little circles in, the 11s, and then, upward on your forehead.
Yeah, and I think that the hardest thing to remember is that you want to make sure you're kind of working up and very slow, gliding down. You're not pulling down.
Not at all, especially downward. You're definitely not any kind of pull, just the slightest glide.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you make sure if you feel like it's tugging at all or not enough, like the gel is sucking in, which at first your skin may suck it up more, then definitely, spray, get more moisture on there. So you want to make sure you always have enough moisture.
Yeah. And then the other thing, just to kind of go over a little bit, would be that the line corrector. So with the line corrector, I wrote a number 3 on mine, just so that I don't.
That's a good idea.
I just took a permanent marker and wrote it on there. But I'm not going to do it right now, but I am going to just show the smaller head that you were showing earlier. And then you just pop that one on, put the line corrector. And when I do the line corrector, I kind of do a line of it around up through here, because I want to connect the dots almost, because I still want to keep contact with my skin when I'm using the line corrector as well, even though I'm not necessarily working in between here. I'm more working in these areas around here and underneath the eye.
Yeah, you can make a little trail.
I make a little trail so that I can get, and then sometimes it'll kind of get on the back of it, and I'll hold and I'll wipe it off and get it on, and I'll kind of feed in front of it.
Get back on the trail.
Yes, exactly. So, well, thank you so much. I hope that was
Yeah, you did a
helpful.
great job. So
Um,
I love it.
well, I really
Yeah, and you guys are going to get really familiar, with it once you start using it. You're going to love it too. The key is just, practicing, and you'll pretty soon you'll just be, you'll be a pro.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
And if you have any questions, please reach out to me and I'm happy to try and answer any questions. And if you want a line corrector demo, we can do that too.
Yeah. And you did, I don't know if you mentioned before you started, you want to cleanse your face first. So if you have a Lumi spa, you can do your Lumi first, or, whatever you're doing, you want to cleanse your face, and then you would do the facial spa. And then once you're done with the facial spa, you wipe all the last gel off. And then if you're doing the line corrector, you would do it then, and then you would do any serums and etc. for either for morning or evening.
So now you're just making me think of a quick question. So if I do my Lumi spa and then I go into my spa treatment and then I wash everything off, I want to tone before I go.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you should use your toner.
Okay. I was just trying to think, okay, I'm going to use this and then that. Okay,
Yeah.
so that way I can just kind of pat it into my skin when I'm done and,
Yeah.
toned. Okay.
Tone and your line corrector, and then your serums, and serum before your moisturizer or whatever else you use.
Okay.
Awesome. Well, enjoy, everyone.